Hey, my name is Shadowsense and you're watching Arcade Spirits. We're about to enter Chapter 3, which is called Take It to the Max. Last episode, we defeated the game cabinet known as Polybius. And we decided to get a game off of Hamza by giving him a joke in exchange, or as payment. It was really weird, but it was fun. I think we're at the highest points with Naomi and like nobody else. So anyway, let's hop into it. I didn't want to save, I want to load. There we go. Yep, let's go. This theme music's so good. Level 3, take it to the max. I wanted to say level 03, but that's not how you say that. You just say level 3. It is the future year 20XX and today is the day. Well, not the actual big day when we reveal Wyvern Keep, but a big day in relation to that big day, and I'm completely stressed out. Yeah, Wyvern Keep was the game we got from Hamza. My mission, should I choose to accept it, and I kinda already chose to accept, is to spread the word about the upcoming Funplex event. The one that I'm in charge of. The one that I've put a ton of effort and hope into already. The one where if nobody shows up it spells doom for all. Hey, no pressure, right? I mean, if I fail, I'll only be the laughingstock of the entire Funplex. They'll call me the Funplex failure for the rest of my days. I'll be shamed, forced to wear a giant F on my chest. Snap out of it, Matt. Let's focus on what's right here, right now. Specifically, a giant conglomerate horde of people that keep bumping into me and smell like corn chips. And there's nowhere to run. That sounds like a convention. What does that say, Max? Is that supposed to be like PAX? I might be in a little over my head here. Working in the arcade, I've gotten used to smaller crowds. My skin has gotten a little thicker and resistant to sticky soda hands touching me accidentally. But nothing could have prepared me for the sheer scope and scale of this. Just me and I don't know, maybe 50,000 other people? I know Naomi's the one who doesn't like crowds. Not me, but come on, this isn't a crowd. It's a Gojira-sized evacuation mosh pit. Complete with Gojira-sized screens hanging overhead, constantly showing advertisements for arcade games and industry happenings.
Hey.
Wow, it's so exciting! Isn't it exciting, Matt? That is a word, yes. I've never really been one to go to one of these things. What a spectacle. Thanks for giving me a ticket. I really needed to get away for the weekend.
Ooh.
Hey, Matt, how you holding up? Looking a little green around the gills there. I can smile through this? I can't smile through this. Everything is fine. That one. I'm holding up. As long as I can keep my internal monologue going and be able to speak frankly through my own mind, I'll be fine on the outside. It's the perfect facade. Can't you tell by my awkward smile, my eyes open wide and the tilt of my head that I'm holding up? Perfectly?
BFFs for life.
This is exactly why I came here with you, to help you in your hour of need. And to get away for the weekend, but still, hour of need. It's true, Juniper has helped me get through a lot. But beyond generalities, I think she specifically wanted to make it up to me for the whole job offer situation. It's nice to have her here. We're not going to let a little thing like that stay as a sticking point between us. So, what's the plan? Huh? We can't just stand around all day, Matt. There's a lot of ground we need to cover to make your Funplex a success. How are we going to attack this? What's the first move? I was just gonna sort of play it by ear? You didn't plan for this? Like, at all? I was too busy lying awake all night stressing out to worry about planning things. Look, I'm new at event management. I can't speak. Of course. Much less event promotion. Matt, well, let's start with this. Juniper swings her book bag off her shoulders and crouches on the ground. She opens it up and pulls out a stack of papers. Hold these. I cradle them in my arms. Okay, I'm holding these. What are these exactly? Flyers, silly. The ones you wanted for promoting your big event. I managed to print off quite a few before the boss started giving me weird looks. Why are copier rules always so strict in my office jobs? It's just paper, and I needed it. I flip a sheet over and I start to remember. A flashback. It was about 2 weeks ago. Ashley and I were holding down the fort that day. Gavin locked himself in the office and told me that if I bothered him for anything other than an emergency, that I would not live to regret it. Francine stayed home that day. She was marathoning a competitive knitting show or something like that. Naomi was out shopping for some extra parts. The Dig Dug machine was acting up again. The buttons were sticking from some kid spilling a slushie on it. So what started as a pretty boring day in an empty funplex changed rapidly. When Teo came into the funplex, carrying an armload of giant rolled up posters.
Hello there.
Heyo, Matt. Heyo, Ashley. Welcome home, Teo.
Hiya.
Good morning, my fair Teo. How start thou? Only so. Freaking excited. I might explode into 1,000 bits. Please don't, that'd be an awful mess to clean up. We don't nearly have enough hydrogen peroxide to get out all the blood stains. And I don't have a plastic tub full of lye to dissolve your body parts in. Not to mention the years of therapy Matt and I will have to go through to get over how horrible it would be to watch your friend die violently in front of you. I just can't afford it.
Sheesh.
It's just a turn of phrase, chill. I'm not going to literally explode. But. Guess what's happening in 2 weeks? It's something huge for us. Are they showing a compilation of internet cat videos at the movie quad? Please tell me you're finally going to replace the blindingly horrid casino-like carpet beneath our feet. Hey, I like the carpet. It's fun. No and no. Okay, I guess I've teased it enough. Teo took the poster he was clutching at and unravels them before us. It's Max time!
Oh my gosh.
Max? What does this stand for? Because PAX is Penny Arcade Expo, but is this Mega Arcade Expo? It's funny either way. Max is already here?
Poops.
Shit, I thought that wasn't for another month. This means I really gotta double down on my cosplay production. Say goodbye to sleeping for the next 2 weeks. I've got so much to do now.
Bummer.
I know, right? I still have to meet with all the dancers and work on our synchronized dance routine. Not nearly enough time to perfect it. And I have to find a good time and place for an international Showtime stage community gathering. I still have to finish hand sewing all the embellishments to my tailcoat. Find or make a decent pocket watch. And start and finish my 3rd cosplay. Ugh, death take me now. Oh, wait, can we go back a minute? What exactly is Max? The best gaming convention ever! Did you both plan to say that in unison? Regardless, I'm still mostly confused and require further exposition. Max is the Mega Arcade Expo. I got it right! Haha! An annual arcade gaming convention. It happens every year around this time, over on the West Coast. But this year, they're having a Max right here in our city, and it's going to be the biggest one yet.
Yes!
I always go every year and show off my newest cosplay.
Love it.
It's a great way to meet a whole bunch of other arcade people. And catch up on those you haven't seen since last convention. It's so much fun! Okay, I see why you're both excited. Sounds cool. Yep, and I was thinking we could put up some Max posters around the Funplex to, get all the locals hyped about it. That's a splendid idea, Teo. Finally, an East Coast Max. We gotta make sure everyone knows about it. That we do. Teo, Ashley, and I spend the next half an hour putting up posters around the Funplex. We plastered as many surfaces as we could without making it look too obscene. While we were pushing pins into the wall, Teo and Ashley kept telling me stories of past Maxes and all the fun they had. Their spirit was infectious at the very least. Hard for me to avoid ending up on the hype train. Choo-choo. But importantly, the more I heard, the more I started thinking about how we could use this event to benefit the Funplex in some way. As the Funplex's newly minted event manager, I had to be on the lookout for opportunities like these. The very first Max on the East Coast, it'd be perfect. Hey, can we promote the Funplex's event at Max? Good for local buzz, and maybe we can convince some out-of-towners to stick around for it.
Ooh.
That's the one you've been working on, right, Matt? Yeah, I've got ideas for tournaments, token discounts, much to Gavin's displeasure, and more. And we'll be revealing a new game we got from the raid. I see. And do you have a name for this grand event yet? Yeah, Matt, what's it called? Been thinking long and hard on coming up with a perfect name. But I think I figured it out. Are you ready? Am I? The suspense is killing us. The Funplex event will be called... Oh, I actually get to type it out. Shit, this is awesome. Let's get this bread. No, that doesn't even fit. 15 characters max. Shit. You. Oh. Let's call it Neon Dawn. I was thinking of calling it Neon Dawn. How's that sound, I wonder? That works. Fuck it. We shall call it Neon Dawn. What do you think? Eh? Eh? Oh, I do still love it.
Amazing.
It's perfect. Really? You named it Neon Dawn? There are worse things you could have called it. It's kinda catchy though. Nice work, friend. Heh, thanks you two. So how do I get tickets to Max? How can we advertise there? And how much would all that cost? I'm still living off of pizza bagels, you know. You mean you don't already have your tickets? They sell out like on day one, my friend. Actually, they sell out in about 20 minutes on day one, and all the hotel rooms are gone way sooner. What? No! My greatest plans foiled.
Beep beep.
Beep beep. Matt, while you were all talking, I located all the scalpers who were selling tickets online at exorbitant prices. Then I hacked into their IP addresses, found less than tasteful information on a couple of them, which would make their lives very difficult if it got out into the open. Damn, Iris! Fucking doxing people, shit. After contacting them, I promised I wouldn't leak such sensitive materials into the internet in exchange for selling us tickets at their original prices.
Hooray!
And they gladly obliged. Such nice humans. I transferred the funds from your account to theirs and secured the tickets. You should be getting an email for 2 Max tickets in approximately 3, 2, 1, done. Oh, and I suggest you invite Juniper to come along as your second. According to Juniper's Iris, she's very stressed from her job and could use a mini vacation. Okay, but Iris? It's kinda known as blackmail. What you did is technically very, very illegal. I'm gonna move my camera. Didn't seem like I was completely centered. Don't worry, Matt. I erased all possible leads back to you. You'll be fine. And it's all in the name of helping the Funplex, isn't it? Just like you wanted me to do? Well, Iris has been dedicating herself to this event. I couldn't be doing it without her, even if we needed to have another talk about human ethics. Fine, but next time let's do it without any federal crimes, okay? Okay, it's a promise. Regardless, hey, tickets. Now you can go. Sweet. Now I'm not going to pity a few cold-hearted, bloodthirsty ticket scalpers myself. Those guys ruin events like Max. Also, while I was procuring your tickets, I stumbled across the Funplex's Facewall account. It hasn't been updated in exactly 13 weeks, 2 days, 14 hours, and 54 seconds. The Funplex's social media presence is completely non-existent. Wait, we have a Facewall account? I mean, that does make sense, but still, I had no clue of its existence. I sort of run it. I'm really bad at keeping up on it, though. Sounds like it would be Gavin's thing. Why isn't he in charge of it? Gavin couldn't care less about social media. He says that, and I quote, "Social media is where idiots go to yell at each other about nothing of any importance, and I'm not going to waste my time with it." That also sounds like Gavin. Yep, and Francine is too old to understand the importance of social media. Naomi is way too busy with all her beloved games, so it fell into my hands. Which, as Iris stated, I haven't been doing a great job at it. Well, we should take advantage of it for this. We can use the Facewall account to spread the word of Neon Dawn. You're completely right. I should work harder at it. Or if you want, you could take it over. As the event manager, that makes sense. Ooh, let's do it. Really should take on this responsibility. Can't only benefit the Funplex. It can only benefit the Funplex, and Ashley's right. Getting the word out is part of being an event manager. Right, I got this, Ashley. Can you email me the login info? Yep, and yeah. Ashley pulls out her phone and fiddles with it for a minute. Login, get. Congratulations, you are now the new owner of our social media accounts. Huzzah! The power is all mine! Mine! Ashley, are you sure you want to give Matt this much power? If the fact that he threw his head back and cackled isn't sign enough, I don't know what else is. I'm not worried one bit. Excellent. Matt, I can help the Funplex keep up with the face wall too. I can program timed posts and use effective keywords to get the most out of each post. SEO is one of my many talents. That'd be helpful, actually. Just, don't break any laws.
Sounds good.
Understood. Do I have permission to access your contacts on your face wall? Sure. And there. I've sent out notifications to everyone on your friends list and your friends' friends list about Neon Dawn. That was fast. No joke. One more thing. Your site should have about 75% more images. Did you know that 90% of people prefer looking at pictures online rather than reading? Sometimes I just don't understand you sentient beings. Your iris does make a good point. We should totally come up with a poster for our event. We can hand them out at Max too. And of course, put them up around the arcade. Huh. Okay. The arcade isn't too hectic today. Ashley, if you can watch the floor, I can go design us a sweet flyer to pass out the congoers. It is time to deploy my mad artist skills.
Ooh.
Sounds like a plan. Let's make this the best Max ever. One we will never forget. His music is so good. I know I keep harping on it, but goddamn. I spent the rest of the afternoon working hard and having the perfect design for our poster. Well, a design for our poster at any rate. I can't wait to see the poster. Which brings me back around to the stack of papers currently in my arms, which do not in fact resemble the poster I had designed. Oh, I took the liberty of tuning your poster just a little. I actually like this poster. Neon Dawn, mystery rare game reveal, high score contests all day, all games, Fist of Discomfort tournament. The stick is a fist, that's great. And changing the font selection and picking out new clip art and rearranging everything and using a poppier color scheme. But I liked my original design. Matt, you used Comic Sans and Papyrus. Comic Sans is cool, right? Kinda looks like a comic book. Gamer nerds love comic books, don't they? And Papyrus was in that movie with the blue cat people aliens everybody loved. Take it from a wannabe visual designer, Comic Sans is a one-way ticket to the uncool zone. But these new flyers are gonna pull people in from the four corners of the globe. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess those are kinda not bad. Pretty good, actually. Okay, they're superior by every conceivable metric. I didn't know you were an artist, Juniper.
Well, I mean...
I'm not really. I mean, I guess I'm good at pretending to be one, but I couldn't, make art for a living, right? I couldn't, Anyway, if that stack isn't enough, I also emailed you a copy of the original file. Just take it to a copy shop or something and they can run off more. Publishing document get. So, back to the point at hand, getting the information to the masses. Maybe if we just start yelling, "Hey you guys!" Several people turn around and look at us confusedly. Juniper?
What?
What? Yelling is probably not the best way to get our word out. And I'm actually still waiting for Ashley and Teo to show up. They promised that they would help me, so I think I'll just hang out until they arrive. As you like, it seems my work here is done. Juniper pulls out her phone and checks it. You Funplex folks fling some flyers. As for me, there's a really cool panel I wanted to attend. How to get your foot in the door of the arcade art industry. I mean, not that I'm seriously thinking about it, just, it's interesting and stuff.
Later.
Oh, it's starting in 10 minutes. I'll catch up with you at home. Good luck, Matt. Juniper waves as she trots off. I lose sight of her instantly as she ducks into the crowd. Growing up, I always knew that arcades were amazingly popular, but the reality of it all really didn't stick until being here at Max. Thousands of people all coming together for their love of games. Actually pretty darn inspiring. I muster enough courage to wade my way through several hundred people in the main convention hall. Eventually, I find a safe space, a humble bench near a water fountain. I make this my home base while I wait for my friends. Since both Teo and Ashley are running late, I have some time to fully take in my surroundings. In a calmer fashion, of course. I apologize. Everywhere I look, everything I see, it's all steeped in arcade culture. Booths are set up for all the major arcade companies, each table vying for the attention of the crowd. Some have spaces set up with stages, flashing lights, and people throwing t-shirts into lines of people. Can we talk about these lines for a second, though? There are lines for everything. Lines to play games, lines to go see a panel, lines to eat disgusting convention food, lines for the bathroom. There are even lines to get into other lines. And they all just wait there, standing, happily chittering amongst themselves. I have trouble waiting for a line in 10 minutes at the whole story for a coffee, let alone waiting in line for 3 hours just to play a game that'll be released in 4 months. These people aren't even human anymore. Their perseverance is godlike. The sensory output here is overwhelming. People are shouting and laughing as they crowd areas. Music pumps out of several different booths, making it a weird mashup of notes and chiptunes. There's even a giant dinosaur that people can take selfies with. As I contemplate how I'm going to attract all these people to Neon Dawn, I hear sounds of very loud and very upbeat music from behind me. I feel the bumping of the bass reverberate through my shoes and I turn around. Matt! Teo sits down on a colossal boombox at his feet. I recognize the music now. It's from Showtime stage, and Teo is bumping his signature song. I motion for him to turn down the music and he complies. The last thing I need to do is lose my voice from shouting before I even get the chance to talk to anybody. Hey! Sorry I'm late, I had some last minute dance moves I had to incorporate into the routine. No worries, I just got here myself. Despite Max's many attempts to trample me, I've survived thus far. Yeah, looks like you're significantly non-trampled. Nicely done. Don't congratulate me yet, we still have the rest of the day to endure. It's at the boombox, by the way. Oh, this? It's for the Showtime stage gathering. There are going to be a couple of hundred of us from all over the world. I didn't realize that there's Showtime stage communities in other countries.
Absolutely.
We're actually the second biggest community. The largest is in Japan. Several players flew all the way from Tokyo just to be part of our Showtime stage flash mob. What? Yes, I want to join. Yeah, let's do it. I admit I've probably spent too much time watching videos of flash mobs, doing random stuff for upvotes, but they look like so much fun. And to take everyone by surprise like that, I want to see the looks on their faces. I want in. Matt, it might be a little too late for that. I've been planning this for months and it's taking coordination from all the leaders of the Showtime stage groups. There was a lot of work from all sides to make this come together. Now all that's left is to actually do it. In fact, Matt, you should come watch it. I was about to respond when a very elegantly dressed gentleman caught my eye. He wore a black proper tailcoat with an ornate sigil pinned to his breast. Accompanying his suit, he had fashioned himself with white regal gloves. With the cloth draped over his arm, he held tightly onto an antique tea kettle. As he approached, the crowd parted like waves from Moses. There were oohs and ahs from onlookers, and people pulled out their phones to get a quick picture of him. Like the rest of the crowd, I was taken aback at how immaculate this butler was. Absolute perfection. I felt like I had time warped back to the 1800s and about to have tea with royalty. He stepped up to me and Teo and gave us a slight bow. Normally this would be ridiculously out of place, but not at an arcade convention. He's a character from a hot fighting game called Melee Maidens. It's all about ninja maids and battle butlers duking it out for the right to serve a fancy party or something. Oh my, I think I'm in love. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. Something's familiar about this butler. Let's go with tea. I'm not myself a tea drinker. I've made it clear many times that I prefer coffee above all else. But I would take some tea. Sure, why not? This cosplayer is decked out with full butler regalia, teapot and all. I think I'll play along with this charade. Just in time, the dilithium crystals are busted and the replicators are on the fritz, number 1. Make it so. Matt, it's me. Huh? How does Mystery Butler know my name? Do I have a stalker who is also a butler? What if we work together? Uh-huh. Did Francine hire someone and not tell me about it? How long have Gavin, Naomi, and... Ashley? Took you long enough. Jeez. The confused look on your face, though. Priceless. Have you never seen Ashley's crossplay before? Probably? Possibly? Probably not. What's crossplay? It's when you cosplay as another gender. Oh, okay. Ashley, seriously, you look completely different. I didn't even recognize you. I'm sorry I let you think otherwise for a minute, but it was all in good fun. No worries. It's pretty impressive work. Oh, it's not impressive at all. I mean, I could have done much better job at sewing the coattails, and I need to be like 5 inches taller, and I didn't go to the gym enough before this. Can't change any of that now, and honestly, it looks fine. Regardless, the cosplay parade is starting soon, and I need to get over there. You should come with me. Hey now, Matt was going with me to the Showtime stage gathering. Well, whatever Matt wants to do, it's his choice. That's fair. Either way, it'd be a good opportunity to promote Neon Dawn at one crowd or another. So, would you like to come with me to the cosplay parade? Alright, this is gonna be a choice. And this episode's gone on long enough, so I'm gonna save it here. And we'll make the choice to go with Teo or Ashley on the next episode. So thank you guys so very much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.